Hi guys, okay, so today I am DIY decorating a cork board. So prepare your items. Here I have a cutting mat, pen, scalpel, paint, sandpaper, a metal ruler, paintbrush, cork board and the frame. Okay, so as you can see from here, I am lightly sanding the frame down just to remove a little bit of that old paint for the new paint to be able to go on. You don't need to sand all of the paint off, it's just that way the paint has something to grip onto. Here I am now using a scalpel to cut down the board to size. Just go along all of the edges. This is a board I previously bought and it was only about £3, which is really cheap. Make sure that you use your cutting board underneath so that way you don't cut the surface. I'm now using a piece of cardboard that I've already cut to size for the frame so that way I know how big to cut it, and just kind of outline it with a black ink pen so I know where to cut. Okay, I'm using a metal ruler and the scalpel so that way I can get kind of a clean finish on the edges. Make sure that you do use your cutting mat underneath this, that way you don't mark the table or any area that you're working on. And make sure that you hold the metal ruler down very taut and tightly as you don't want it to slip. Okay, so here I am now just breaking off the last little bits and making sure that it's very clean cut. Now you can just pop the cork board into the frame just to make sure that it fits fine before you begin painting. Now do be sure to cover up the area where you're going to be painting. I've used cellophane just to make sure that it is clear. Okay, now you can prepare your paint. The paint that I've used is the Dulux Country Retreat Amethyst Starling. It's kind of almost a purpley greyish colour which goes really well with my bedroom colours that I've been using. You can now begin to paint your frame, just go over it lightly. Obviously this is going to take 2 coats depending on what paint you are using yourself. This has been sped up 12 by 12, just make sure that we can actually fit it all in kind of in a small video, because it did take quite a while to paint all of the little detailing bits on the frame. Do make sure that you paint the sides obviously because it can be easily forgotten and you don't really want to be popping up onto your wall and having black sides with a purple front. Now you can allow this to dry and give it about 10 minutes is what I've done, and then apply a second coat and allow that to dry also. Now you can take your frame once dry and place your board into the back, making sure that the cork is obviously facing outwards. You don't really want that facing backwards, as that wouldn't look too good, would it? Now close all of your little pins in so that way it sits in the frame perfectly. Okay, so that's the finished product. All done and dusted, cork board in, frame ready to go, and I'm about to pop it onto my wall. Hope that you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, please like and subscribe to see more. Thanks guys, bye!